We left off last episode with me joining the team, so you'd think I would have every player on the team introduce themselves to the channel. But it's not that easy. As of right now, this is a completely undercover operation. Only one player on the team knows what I'm trying to do with this content, and it's because he recognized my voice. Everyone else is completely in the dark about this, and I want to keep it that way. So let's go ahead and speed run some player introductions. Let's go in order from most experience to least experience. So we'll start off with me. I have main playoff experience, and I'm playing as the Lurk. Then we move to Nolan, our IGL. He has about half a season of main, and you'll see me collaborate the most with him. Next we have Wishy. He has intermediate playoff experience. He's going to serve as one of our 2 entries, and he's probably going to be the next NA superstar, as he's a long-term subscriber of Hard Fluff. Rounding out the team, we have our Opper Jakey and our other entry Diamond. They both played on the same team last season, the current roster that we're actually on, and they have open playoff experience. This is easily the most mixed experience team that I've been on, but we'll revisit that later. For now, I'm happy to have the roster finally complete so we can start practicing and installing our system. Unfortunately, we only have 3 days until our first match.
Throwing this util set, and they're doing this off of it. In my position, in the area of the map that I'm playing, I'm noticing that they are doing this, but this was open. I need you guys to be feeding me information so I can figure out what's going on throughout the round.
We spent the majority of our first practice, which lasted about 3.5 hours, talking about Ancient.
As well, like they fought mid early with this util, but then they fell off at this point.
Now, while this was somewhat beneficial to me as I've never actually played Ancient in a league environment, I did start to lose focus later on.
Next important bit of information here. Wishy, your comms are absolutely integral. If you do not comm what's going on up here,
let's see.
These guys are fucked. And just bum rush up here. Smoke out whatever molly you're throwing, and then they just do a fast split. This is a fucked fight.
This is why having a team with mixed experience is kind of difficult to work with. A lot of the players really benefited from this talk through, while I started to lose focus in the end of it. After many hours of discussing smokes and mollies, we did eventually play a scrim. Rumbling.
Okay, I'm gonna buy util. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a... Liam, I want you to buy smoke. I want you to buy a nade. I want you to throw the mid nade. And I want you to smoke off red. I want you guys to just kind of chill and kind of move forward and take some peeks. Everybody else towards B.
The scrim was against an advanced team, a well-practiced advanced team at that, and it went as well as you'd probably think.
Smoking.
You smoke cave off?
Okay, flashing right side. Okay, I'm gonna flash off long. Flashing long. Flashing long deep. I'm flashing. Outside.
2 in smoke, 2 in smoke. After the scrim, I asked why we were smoking red off every single round when we hadn't actually utilized that smoke once. That led me to seeing the side of IGL Nolan that I hadn't seen before.
This guy's dead because there's literally the easiest position ever. These are the easiest fights.
No, I understand. I'm in full support of red.
I know. So let me talk. So let's say we try to do a mid pop. The guy who's swinging around here, the guy who's tucked here. Even if we kill this guy, cool. We're all dying to this guy. If we try to do, I'm not done.
I think you're misunderstanding. No, I'm not trying to cut you off here. I want to respond to what you're saying before you say another thing and I forget what I was going to respond to. With 2 days left before our first match, and me still being a little put off with how our first practice ended, I didn't really know what to expect coming into our second practice. It actually had a bit of a spin to it that made it a lot more enjoyable than the first. Alright, we'll go for a pop. Actually, no, fuck it. We're rushing, no util, just hold W. Drop a smoke, Rishi, for the molly.
I'll drop the smoke. You guys,
okay.
beat it. I'll drop it. I'll drop it.
Yeah. Let's change the pacing. There we are. We split the team into 2 groups and practiced taking and defending mid from one another. While this was genuinely very fun and got my competitive juices flowing, I don't know if I'd call it the most efficient use of our time, considering we had our first match in 2 days. Although we did manage to squeeze in 2 scrims.
Flash.
Flashing. They're out.
Grab that flash, guys.
Yeah, one site. We're coming up ramp.
Are you flashing?
Liam, can you come towards us?
Flashing above that.
Nope, guy's close.
Not too long. I'm with you.
You got it.
Flashing. Dropping a smoke quick. Out, brother.
I'm flashing. Nice.
How the fuck do I die there?
You can buddy guys?
One screaming. No donut, I think. We can chill.
One more. 2 in donut.
Oh, he's scouting. One's in house. One's in house.
I'm planning A.
I'm heading up.
I'm gonna reposition.
I have no bullets.
You can walk temple. You still...
Smoked out cave.
Get close.
Close cave.
Run.
Wishy, you just hit me for 50, you fucking idiot. Sprayed right into me.
Alright, ready? Throwing flash once. Flash twice.
And B ramp. Okay.
Outside.
I'm flashing high now. I'm swinging.
Going down.
Default.
One towards B. Out B one. I'm going jail. He's not out, still in.
Yeah, you just wait.
Van one.
Playing ticket. I'll just jump spot. You should worry about me.
I'm holding window. Alright, I'm gonna flash you guys out. Hey, ready? Flash.
Smoking jungle.
Pop.
Flashing jungle. One ticket.
Oh, CG.
Red hole.
One more DTG. Nice. We're chilling. He saw me. Nice. Underpass one.
I'm flashing
Yeah,
CT.
one's underpass.
Flashing CT in front of me.
One CT, I think.
Dead con.
One
jungle.
might be tagged. I don't know.
I'm playing your guys' palace. Nice.
Dude,
Our third practice was about an hour and a half shorter than our first 2 due to some player time constraints. In a total of 7 hours of practice up until this point, we'd talked about Ancient, scrimmed twice on it, and then scrimmed once on Mirage. We hadn't been the most efficient with our time, so when I joined the server on the 3rd day of practice and we jumped right into 2 back-to-back scrims, I was pleasantly surprised. Although we hadn't really talked about Mirage, I felt that getting real in-game playtime with my teammates was super beneficial. It would allow me to start developing chemistry with my teammates by better understanding how they actually play the game. Remember, this isn't the RMR. This is intermediate. 1 division above open where literally any group of 5 players can play. So we hopped into Mirage, which I've been playing for about 9 years at this point, and it kind of feels like home turf for me. We got mid and A site. I'm pinching A right now. Oh, he's towards you. Hold on. Dead. Last one was... He's left side con.
Dirty dot.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
Rifle triple op CT. Triple dead.
Jungle.
CT dead.
CT's dead.
Stairs dead.
I'm shooting into the smoke.
One more sight.
No, we have a
Left
minute.
side,
We have a
left
minute.
side.
Okay, I'm going B, Liam. Cut off the
Yep.
rotate. I'm gonna plant for market.
Okay.
Could be aware of this, Liam. Alright. It's on dead. My bad.
What a guy. That's crazy. Okay. All right, flashing out mid in a second. Doing two. Don't go on one. With the flash assist, brother. This brings us to our first match. We played a team named Bigger Kong that apparently our IGL and Nolan had some previous experience with, so we had a bit of a read on how they would ban maps. Now that is something that we do need to discuss, because the last time I played League, map bans work completely differently. You would know what map you were playing 48 hours in advance before the match, and you could go ahead and practice that. But nowadays, you ban the maps, and then the match immediately starts. You don't know in advance. While I think this is a positive change, it definitely punishes teams that are still trying to get their footing, like ours. Our opponent's banning. Oh, they banned Inferno. Nolan's 300 IQ. All right, we banned new... Oh, wait. It's... Okay, so it's either Mirage or Ancient, so we're sick. I'm going to play better on Mirage. My individual performance will be better on Mirage, but I think we have a better chance at winning on Ancient. It's the ultimate, you know... I don't know what to do. It's Miragi. We got Mirage. A map that we haven't actually practiced on. We've scrimmed 3 times, but I wasn't too confident going into this match. With that said, I was quickly proven wrong.
I have window. I have window right now.
Nice.
Guys, nice pistol. Way to adapt.
Nice.
Side guys.
Nice. On me.
Nice.
Nice. I have your crossing. I have your crossing.
Nice. We started to steamroll them. I was feeling good and the calls were making sense. Then CT side happened. Empty.
Oh, nice side. Oh, look at that.
Empty.
Nice try, Liam.
No! They're constant on me. No.
Close to. What a guy.
It's so ass.
At this point in the game, I was getting a little nervous that we were going to throw it away. It didn't feel like the momentum had shifted, but the scoreboard definitely reflected that. I'll let the last few rounds play out. Yeah, stay above 2.
Liam, can you drop me a 5-7, Liam? Can you toss it over, Wishy? Liam, where do you feel comfortable in A digging, or where do you want to dig?
I don't care really. I'll go back triple.
I'm gonna play close ramp with the 5-7.
Okay.
I'm pushing.
I'm playing Palace with a...
I'm sure you're a character. I'm gonna get one card.
Taking mid right now.
I'm dead, probably.
You're out mid.
Good kill.
Nice. One more.
Another one.
I
One
have
more
A
out
ramp.
mid. One more out mid.
I have A ramp.
One under.
Okay, I'm just gonna start flanking.
Clear
One
com.
person
Clear
start-
com.
I think we're...
You just walked up cat with bomb.
A bomb.
Bomb up cat.
flanking out.
Under clean. Here's an AK.
Pay me, Liam. Never mind. Aim boost.
Now we're chilling.
We have my left side.
One bench.
Bench.
Fuck is bench.
Box
Bench
that.
last.
Bench.
Empty pillar now.
Up towards
Let's go.
arches arch. So I'm putting this together right now, and I totally forgot that my old man brain thought it was still MR15. I was like, bro, we gotta pick up the op arch. Why aren't we picking up the op arch? It's only 13 rounds, old man. So we came away with our first victory on the season on a map we hadn't actually practiced. While I was very content with these results, I was a bit nervous for the future. In total, we'd spent about 9.5 hours practicing, only running 5 scrims during that time, and dry running things for maybe an hour total. We were lucky to come away with that first win, but we need to make sure that this doesn't happen in the future. We can't put ourselves back in this position where we are underprepared for the game. Thank you all for watching. If you have any comments or questions, please feel free to leave those below, and I'll see you next week.